Hi, and welcome to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn, and I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button down below and the button next to it so that you'll get email notifications of new videos as they are uploaded. And if you are returning, welcome, welcome, welcome back. No, I did not disappear. Life has been happening all around me, and sometimes it becomes a distraction, and so we are learning how to put those things on the back burner, way on the back burner. So I believe that beginning next week you'll see a big difference in the channel, and that I will be doing more videos over the next many weeks to come. All right, so I hope all of you are doing well. I'd like to welcome you back. Remember, you are never alone. You are always loved, and the angels are just waiting to hear from you. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the weekend reading. All right, and this is going to be for the last weekend of October 2021. Now, take what resonates, leave the rest. Please give me a thumbs up, a like, and share this with someone who may need an uplifting message. I am going to post this on a Thursday because this is a holiday weekend, and I think people need to have some uplifting messages in their life, okay? So I've already gone ahead and shuffled the one deck, and I've got two here. Well, actually I have four, but we're going to see if I'm called to do those. And first we're going to take some deep breaths, and I'm going to clear the air by ringing the sound bowl. All right, now we're going to go ahead and call in the angels. Today I'm holding the celestite crystal, which is a crystal, if you have it, it's great to use when you're meditating. It's great to just have around. It brings in the angels very quickly. However, you also know that you can use the heart link to bring them in, or you can just speak to them as if they are your best friend, because they are, okay? All right, so angels, archangels, guardian angels, our own spiritual teams, Spirit, our ancestors, come into this reading and bring in the guidance, inspiration, and protection that is needed at this time. Bring in what is for our highest good and highest healing. Angels, we are so grateful and thankful for all that you do. Thank you, Mother Earth, for the beauty that we live in. Thank you, Father Sky, for all of our blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the reading. Oh, if any of you are in the Santa Barbara, California area, this weekend, come on by Saturday from 12 to 4 to Pura Lina Apothecary. And I'm there. Come by and say hello. Stick your head in the door, or pop your head in the window, because I'm right at the front window. And we can go and we can just, if you'd like to have a reading, come on in. If you let me know you're on YouTube and you're one of my subscribers, you never know what I might have as a gift for you. All right? Okay. And if you're not able to get in, know that I will be back next week, and we will have some more readings from the angels. And I have a new deck which is coming in today, and we're going to be doing guardian angel messages. So we're going to have a separate one from the archangels, a separate one from the guardian angels, and we're going to still have our high vibe. No, this week you did not have a high vibe reading, because I'm going to be honest with you. With all that was going on, I never hit the high vibe level this week. A lot of low vibe interference was coming through, and now that I have got that put in its place and situated, I guarantee you it will not be a problem from here on out. All right, so we're going to start with a 3-card spread to see Actually 4 because we have Thursday here. Okay. All right. So the message for this week, let me see if I can get an overall energy message from the Energy Oracle deck. Oh, I hope all of you are doing well. Here on the Central Coast, it is 79 degrees. Can you believe it? At the end of October, we usually don't have this kind of weather. It's been in the 50s and 60s for the longest, for the last, 2 months just about? And now it's warmed up. So it's a very interesting place to be. But we are glad for good weather. All right? Okay. All right, so the overall energy for this weekend seems to be all about our resources. This is a man holding a coin or a pentacle. This is the number 43. The number 43, and when we add it together, gives us the number 7. 7 is all about metaphysical things. Goes in great with Halloween, because this is All Halloween on Sunday. It's a great time for kids to go trick-or-treating, and after last year, I'm sure a lot of kids are going to be looking forward to that. However, for the rest of us, it is a great time for us to sit down and look at our resources. How can we grow them? How can we sustain them? And what is it that truly, truly makes us feel prosperous? Okay? Being prosperous and feeling prosperous are very, very different things. So start to examine what that word means for you. What does prosperity mean to you? And our card is, they're telling me to take one more card off the top of the deck. Wow. So, is this the right order that you want them to stay in? Yes, they're saying okay. So, for today, we're getting the 10 of air. And there is a young man, maybe put it over here. There's a young man, and there are 10 swords that are in the basket here. He's looking out at the world and wondering what is going on. He may even be looking for the meaning to prosperity. What does it mean to each of you? It's something different. And prosperity and abundance all go in the same box. And start to examine, what does that mean to you? What does it mean to be abundant? Abundance for one person could be a healthy bank account. Abundance for someone else could be good health, good vibrant health. Abundance for someone else could be that their family is doing well. It could mean more than one thing. But start to examine for yourself, what does this mean? Okay? And we're dealing with the number 10. So what that means is, in numerology, when we take the 1 and the 0 and we filter it down, the number 10 becomes the number 1. The number 1 is all about what? New beginnings. The number 10 is about really closing out a cycle and starting all over again into a new something new. So what is it that you are looking at starting at something new, especially considering the energy is about our finances or about our abundance or about our prosperity? I'm looking for the card that I just had. Here it is. Hello. And find out, what is it that you are looking to manifest? What is it that you believe brings more to your life? What do you find that is more prosperous? What brings abundance for you? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel like you have, I keep hearing the word accomplished. But you can accomplish something without it being, blasted in the newspapers. It could just be that you were able to get up out of bed this morning, I'm hearing, because for some people that's a big accomplishment. After this last year, we have had, I think everyone, whether you got COVID or not, whatever your feelings are about the vaccine or whatever that may be, you are feeling some kind of way about this last, 18 months? and its effect on you. Start to look at where you feel you've been affected. Start to look at where you feel that you could shift something, and start to look at where in that do you feel or find prosperity. Okay? Because the next card that's out is, this is going to be for Friday, is abundance. I'm sorry, the musician. And we can use the energy of the musician to bring more abundance and manifestation, and bring in more prosperity, and bring in what we truly, truly, truly desire. What do you truly desire? What are you looking to have more of in your life? Start to look at that. And this card has the angel Rajiel on it. And we can use the energy of Rajiel to help us manifest, to help us bring in more of what we truly, truly desire to have more of in our life. And it could be love. It could be more in our bank accounts. It could be more time to just be with ourselves, where we can still sustain and maintain a good life. It could be our businesses are thriving and growing. It could be a number of things. But at the same time, it means something different for every single person. Start to look at where you can have more magic in your life. Because when the magician shows up, it's all about bringing more magic in, bringing more good times in. What can you bring in that can truly, truly, truly mean that you can start to live the life of your dreams? What does that mean to you? Okay, start to define that, and you have a beautiful weekend to do that. This is also on Saturday about renewal. Okay, we may need to just take a moment and step back, renew our energy, renew our vibrancy, renew our health. Start to look at ways where we can just renew, maybe tweak our lives a little bit better, maybe push that button up a little bit more. Where do we need to do? Do we need to get out and start walking more? Do we need to get out and just go look at the beauty, be in nature, have a seat on a park bench? You know, if you live in the city, there are benches all over the place. Find a bench and have a seat, and start to see how you feel differently in your life. Start to see what manifests differently in your life. Start to see and think about, what is it that I want to happen before the end of this year? Remember, we are at the end of October. Where does this year go? We only have, another less than 8 weeks left? Or maybe about 8 weeks? How do you want to finish 2021? What do you want to get ready for 2022? Let's start looking at that so that we are ready to take that big leap. Because that is what is being asked of us. Are you ready to take that big leap? Are you ready to jump into a whole new year with new energy? What is it, and where do you need to be renewed right now so that you have the focus, the perspective, and the ability to do so? Okay? Now, we're going to use the energy of Archangel Michael. We're going to use the energy of Archangel Michael, I'm hearing, to cut any cords from around us that no longer serve their purpose. And on my website, you can go there. It's under the more status, if you're there, and go all the way down to freebies. And there's one that says cord cutting energetically. And it's a whole page you can print out and do it at your own leisure. And it is all about how you can shift your life, how you can make your life a lot. Okay, you can take your life to the next level if you do the work that's required. Only you can do that work. Only you can make it happen. And only you have the power and the knowledge of where you'd like to go. The last card for Sunday, All Hallows Ween, is the King, and it is the King of Air. And the King of Air is a very intelligent king, a very insightful king, a very impartial king, knows how to speak to people, knows how to communicate. What is it that you need to communicate about your life? Where do you need to change your life? And what do you wish to bring more of into your life? Because the next card that comes up is the overall message for you to really get it. Whatever you're working on now, whatever you're perceiving now, whatever you are wishing, hoping, or dreaming for now, whatever the vision is, you're going to start to see it. When? In the near future. And that's what this says. This is a beautiful angel showing up to confirm that whatever it is you're looking for, whatever it is you truly desire or vision, is going to show up in the very, very near future. Come on, we only have the rest of this year to really let go of what no longer is working. Let it go. We have a new moon coming up next week. We just had a full moon last week. We're still in the full moon energy. It isn't too late to let go of what is no longer working for you. And if you're not sure, get out a piece of paper. Just start making a list. It only has to be 1 or 2 words. You don't have to write a whole novel. Just write it down. Rip it up, say thank you, rip it up, toss it in the toilet, and let it go down. Or, if you're someplace where you can safely burn it without setting off fire alarms or starting fires, let it go. Let the energy, just let it go so that new energy can come in. I plead with you now to do so, because we are at the end of 2021. When we add those numbers up, the 2 plus the 0 plus the 2 plus the 1 equals 5. The number 5 in numerology is all about change. When are you going to do it? Because you have the opportunity to really get focused around what it is you truly, truly, truly find to be resourceful. You have the energy here of really pondering it and changing it, because you have the swords. The swords represent cutting something out. And you have the magic of the magician here. Sorry, keep saying musician, maybe because I love music. But the magician is here and helping you, ready to help you, so that you can have that renewal you so desperately have been searching for. And then you have the king here saying, okay, if you don't want me to do anything, I won't. I just sit here and be very impartial and very quiet. But if you really want something, you're going to have to get out there and make it happen, because it can change your life in the next few weeks or months, in the very near future. Okay, the angels have spoken. The angels have spoken. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Happy trick-or-treating if you still do it. Have a happy, 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 happy weekend. Come on back next week for more from Wisdom from the Angels. And thank you for dropping by today.